Hi, I have to tell you what happened today. I was coming to the temple. I was on I-90 and I got to the exit and I didn't have any change. I had no cash. And so I couldn't pay to get off of I-90. And you can't make a U-turn, you can't do anything. So he wanted my driver's license. He had to do a lot of paperwork. But then he wanted me to go off the road for a while so that he could let all these other people pass. And so I went across to an ATM machine, and they had on the ATM machine was the plus symbol, which means that my Interac card would work, my debit card. We have Interac in Canada, Interac and Plus and Cirrus. But anyway, this credit card or this debit card was needed Plus. So anyway, I was able to use it, and I was actually able to get some money out. I didn't think there was any money in that account, so that was quite a blessing. So I got $20 cash. So then I drove back, and I'm going on the in place to hand him the money. And he says, "I told you not to go back on the Thruway to pay me. Now you can't turn around, or I'll have to charge you $14 to turn around," which is like coming out of it. Then you have the whole fee for the whole expressway because it's like a lost ticket because you don't have a ticket, something like that. Anyway, so there's no U-turns allowed on the Thruway, even right beside those booths. So I gave him my money. I owed him like $2.50, but I couldn't turn around and leave. So now I had to get back on the expressway. I was trying to get to the temple for the 7 o'clock session. I didn't realize it was 7:45 and it was going to get canceled because there was nobody there. But anyway, so I got back on the expressway, and that was at Manchester. So he said, "Now just go to Canandaigua and turn around." Well, that's easy, except there's no signs that say Canandaigua. The sign says east to Albany, west to Buffalo. Well, I had no idea which way to go. So I thought, well, I've already been going west to Buffalo, so I'll go west. So I went west, and there was the Canandaigua exit. So I got off, I turned around, and then I thought, well, now which way do I go? I have to go back the other way. But I must have gone the wrong way because I ended up going toward Buffalo again. You know, these split-second decisions, and I wasn't very with it. So I ended up going the wrong way. I went toward Buffalo again, which meant that I had to get off at a 400 highway, 400 series interstate, and then I had to get another ticket when I got on at Manchester, pay my ticket when I got off at Canandaigua, which was like 30 cents, get another ticket to get back on at Canandaigua and go toward, I thought, going back toward Manchester, but I went the wrong way. So then I had to get off at the 400 thing, and then he let me make a U-turn because I was not making a U-turn on the Thruway. It was after I was off of the Thruway, so I made a U-turn, and it was safe. And then I had to get another ticket and get back on the Thruway and go to Manchester, which was now 2 exits away. So I finally got off at Manchester. And then I got to the temple. And so now it was 5 to 7 when I got there instead of 20 after 6, which is when I thought I would be getting there. Anyway, that was my little experience. So let me just tell you that you need to always have cash on hand if you're going to take the expressway, the Thruway. Or you'll be like Charlie. He'll never return, no, he never return, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. That's the MTA. It was almost like being on the MTA. Okay, anyway, at least I got my driver's license back. Alrighty then, that's all I had to say. Ta-ta. Still at McDonald's in Manchester.